hope that you can appreciate my transparency and like a little insight into my life, because I feel like now it should kind of make sense to you, you know? Come on in here, child. Come on in here, child. Come on in here, child. Look. Today is what? Sunday, January 12th, 2025. What y'all doing today? Me, your girl's been traveling all day, okay? Because your girl had to get up at 1:20 to be to the airport by 3:30 so I can make my flight by 05, okay? Because your girl's out here at Operation MEND. Remember that thing I told y'all about and that my dad had co-signed? Yo, I'm out here at Operation MEND. Yeah, so these people, these good folks at UCLA, the medical part of UCLA, it's about 5 different hospitals that are all part of this program where you veterans can come and you can get help. Only the veterans have deployed in support of this great nation. If you didn't deploy, you can't come. Anyway, back to the rest of us. So if you've deployed, you can come here and they help you with your TBI, your PTSD. You might can come here and get it fixed because like I said, it's 5 different teaching hospitals. Yeah. And so this is my second room. We're not gonna talk about it, but the good people, they're very accommodating, okay? They give you $125 to offset your meals, but you gotta go to Ralph's, okay? So I spent $55 today at Ralph's. So I got me some water, some soda. Yeah, I'll show you the video. It's gonna be in here somewhere. Yo, y'all need to stop playing. When I tell y'all to do stuff, y'all need to listen. Y'all could have been out here with me instead of Michael the Ranger. Now, Michael the Ranger has been in 19 years now. We battle buddies. We gonna be joined at the hip, okay? I gotta go because I'm tired. Love you. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Monday, January 13th, 2025, and your girl got some notes for you. So this was my day 1 here at Operation MEND. So I woke up, so my first appointment was at 6:40. I had to be downstairs at 6:40. At 6:30, I think it's 6:30 to 9, they serve breakfast. It's just like a continental type thing. And so I went to labs, and then my next appointment was at 8. So I had to be the first one. So, but it didn't take too long. Like I was done in 15 minutes. We got there, we took a shuttle, and so our appointments were at 7, and so I was done by 7:16, and so then we walked over to the main building, and in doing so I met with my case manager. And so anytime you have an appointment with somebody in UCLA, you're going to have a chaperone. And so you have, it's 3 of them. Labs, they did TSH, testosterone, B12, and 2 other things. I don't know what it was. The hospital is just like a regular hospital. So although you're coming here for veteran type services, it's not a strictly veteran hospital, if that makes sense. So it's not like going to the VA. It's more so like going to Johns Hopkins or UCLA, you know, like a teaching hospital. So if you happen to be a wacky tobacco smoker, there are several dispensaries that are on within the area. So you have Goat Farms, you got Redbud, you got Sweet Flower, you have the pharmacy, and some more, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. But you can't smoke on the campus, so you can just go across the street. And across the street, they got Ralph's, but we already talked group sessions. So you have group sessions. So I had 2 group sessions today, but you also have individual Zoom sessions, okay? So everything is not at the hospital. You have some Zoom sessions as well. So the first one we did was about cognitive testing and functioning. So it's about cognitive stuff. So group meetings focus on skills versus like individualized treatment. Like when you have your individual stuff, that's more for your special stuff. And so so with the group meetings focusing on skills, like the adapting skills and stuff like that. Brain health is what we talked about. Brain healthy behavior, brain healthy relationships. And so the brain likes to focus on one thing at a time. And so like if you're in chronic pain like I am, because I've always had back pain, but it's more so mid-back, but it feels like the muscles are over firing. So I'm in constant pain. So that's all I think about is like being in pain, you know what I'm saying? And so they want you to be more mindful of those types of things. Well, they want you to be more mindful. They're talking about practicing mindfulness. They want you to take a sensory break. You know what I'm saying? Anything you can do to decompress, that's kind of like what they're trying to get you to do. You know what I'm saying? And so that's that for that. So then for neurology, his name, I was going to give y'all names. I can't do that. So then for neurology, you have your appointments either on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but your first neurology is with a group. And so he was talking about how to make the brain better today. So like the things that you can do today that can help your brain, and then how to protect your brain against the long-term damage such as dementia, Parkinson's, and stuff like that. They're saying that physical, like obtainable physical activity, because it looks different to everybody. So basically getting out and getting active, whatever that looks like for you, is key for your brain health, which is true because I've noticed that when I'm working out, I feel so much better, you know what I'm saying? And when I don't work out, I feel more sluggish, less energy, you know? And so it says that your brain can burn 600 calories per day just by thinking. And we're not talking about weight loss. We're not talking about weight loss calories. We talking about your brain just being overactive to where you burn 600 calories just because you thinking about the wrong stuff. Well, not the wrong stuff, but just thinking, period. So now I'm going to be more mindful in the things that I give my thoughts to. Okay, because baby girl, I can't sit up here and just be burning 600 calories. That's like being on the treadmill for an hour. No, I'm not gonna have my brain go through that. And so yeah, so then we were talking about sleep. That is something that you need to note so that way you can give it to your neurologist, because that's what he said. He said to talk to your neurologist about sleep. So that's what I want to tell y'all. So what I'm trying to do every day is give y'all my day-to-day while it's fresh, so that way when you come here, you know what I'm saying, you have an idea, because I didn't know what to expect. So I went up at about 6. Oh yeah, I went up at like 6:30 to on the second floor. That's where they have the continental breakfast. You get out of the elevator, you make a right. It's right there, the first door. Bagels, they have fruit, they have juices, they got all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that kind of thing. You know, it's just like little. It's like kind of stuff that you got from the gut truck. It's kind of that kind of stuff, minus the meat. And so you are going to see neuro. You're going to see a psychologist. The neuropsych is a clinical psychologist by California standards. And that's it. That's it. And so, yeah, I only had an hour break because when I went back at 1, like the meetings were back to back to back. So it was from 1 to 4. Yeah, it's from 1 to 4. First thing that I have is your neurology. I have neurology tomorrow. So that's all I got today. I'm finna go take a shower because I already ate. At Ralph's, let me tell y'all, at Ralph's, you get 5 pieces of chicken for $5. Yeah, hold on. 4 pieces. You get 4 pieces of chicken for $5. So I got that, and that's what I've been eating all day. So whenever I went to a meeting, I grabbed me a piece of chicken. I got these little trays from the got these little trays, cut it in half, because I'm not finna buy I already bought toilet paper. I'm not finna buy no plates too. Expect to be emotional. Expect it for it to be emotional. You get in here and you get into these group sessions, and it's not necessarily like, well, it is. It's like hearing what people go through, and you yourself are facing the same exact thing. Oh my goodness, it's emotional. And so a lot of us veterans are facing the same exact thing. Like a lot of us are broken and dealing with a lot of stuff. And so just really expect for it to be emotional day one. And so you really are going to have to find a way to decompress, so what I did was I just went on a walk. Like after we were done, I just went outside. I walked maybe 10-15 minutes, you know what I mean? Because yeah, so that's really what I want to let y'all know. If y'all don't take nothing else out of day one, take that is expect for it to be emotional. Okay, today is what, Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. What y'all doing today? Look, baby, so today was day 2, right? So I didn't have an appointment till 1 o'clock today. So let me tell you, when your girl slept, she slept because I was tired. So my first appointment was at 1, and it was a neuropsychological assessment and feedback. And so they have this thing, it's called the ITP. I don't remember what it stands for. Okay, but anyway, it's the PTSD portion of what they got going on. And so it's cognitive processing therapy. So they help you deal with the trauma, you know. I think on Thursday she told me I was gonna see a neurologist, right? They asked me about sleep. Tell them all about y'all sleep. You better tell them all about y'all sleep. And if y'all are like look, I approached this thing today from a very honest and straightforward deal. I was very open and I was very honest with what I felt and how I felt, you know. I told them about all the symptoms. I told them about what I went through as far as like the Army, and I was just real and I was just honest with it. And so in me being real and me being honest, baby girl, baby boy, they told me that they was gonna go ahead and recommend your girl for the program. They said that I would be in the program and I'd be good. I'd be like a sponge. And I told her I would be a sponge. You wanna know why I'll be a sponge? Because I want to be better. I do. I want to be better for my daughter. Because, like, truth be told, y'all don't know this, but I have problems with fireworks. Sometimes the booms feel like mortars, okay? And so I've had to teach Joni, you know, I've had to tell my daughter, like, hey, you know, mommy has a problem with fireworks. So there was times where we'd be at Angels games and I would stay as long as I could, you know, because every child should see the fireworks. So anyway, when 2025 came, she and I were outside on the balcony and we was watching them pop the fireworks, and then my heartbeat started racing real fast. But guess what I was able to do this year? I said, hey Joni, that them fireworks, they making my heart beat fast. I need to go ahead and go on this side. That's what I said. And you know what she said? She said, okay, mommy. And in that moment, I knew I had a problem. But I said, you know what? It's okay. It's okay because we're going to get help. So, yeah, they already said that they recommended to the neurologists because they're the neuropsychologists. They said that they go ahead and recommend the girl. They said they can't wait to get me in their program, and I can't wait to come. So, we know we coming back for 2 weeks for the ITP program. Y'all come here and be honest, for real, because they're not going to, like, who they going to tell? I don't care who they tell because I don't go see the VA no way. And I told them about how, about the medical abuse and stuff like that I have received, and about taking certain mental health medications and how they didn't work. And I told them about how when I started, you know, doing my supplements and stuff like that, I started researching stuff for me. That made it so much better. Send you your schedule every day. So here in a couple hours, I'll get what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow. But I think tomorrow's the 15th, so my first appointment is until 11. Sometimes I get up and I do go get breakfast every morning because I just like to have something different. But I'm not going to Ralph's today because I went to Ralph's last night at about 8 because I wanted me a cake. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick because y'all want to know about me so bad.
Come on, man.
That's what I got. It's good too, chat. Oh, they got a Wingstop in Ralph's, girl. They got a daggone Wingstop in Ralph's, and that's today. It's 3:02 because I was supposed to be from 1 to 5, but it's 3:02 because I got in there and got out. I was honest and forthcoming. That's why these folks like me, because I'm being honest and they can tell. Okay. January 15th, 2025. What y'all doing today? Me, look. I had I got 3 appointments today. The first one was with the VA liaison. The second one was with neurology. And then the last one, I don't know what the last one is, but it's only an hour, but it's from 6 to 7, which is cool. So right now it is 12:38 and I have the rest of the day until 5:50 p.m. to get and do what I want to do. Anyway, so with this, what I got from neurology. And so basically, they're giving me Aimovig. This is the once monthly injection. They're giving me Nurtec, and they are recommending physical therapy for my neck tension. But I'm not gonna do physical therapy. I'm gonna just continue to lift weights. You see, I scratched myself. Anyway, so my blood pressure was 116/80, and my temperature was 98.2, and my pulse was 94. So I like that they give you, like here, they give you medication with education, you know what I mean? And so I feel like I'm going to have less headache days because my headache days go like that, you know what I'm saying? The only medication that works that they prescribed me was the acetaminophen with caffeine, but the caffeine keep your girl up, so... But yeah, so I'm very hopeful with this Nurtec type thing. And so like I said before, when you guys come here, make sure that you are honest with yourself about your about the stuff that you struggle with. Because if you're not honest with yourself, then you're not going to be honest with the doctors. My main thing is I have headaches and I have severe back pain. Well, the headaches and the back pain are the worst, but I hit my head like 3 times in my life, but 2 in the Army. And so when I hit my head those 2 times in the army, baby boy, baby girl. So yeah, so that contributed to the migraines. I've had migraines forever, but yeah, they're just getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm looking hopeful and forward to having symptoms of a relief. That's all I really got for y'all today. Just be honest, okay? And a lot of my stuff, I feel like I'm getting great results simply because I've been doing a lot of stuff that's been proactive already anyway, like trying to get my supplements and stuff together, important supplements that your body needs, you know. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I might come back after my last appointment to let y'all know like how that went, but I don't know, I might come back and talk to y'all today. What's going on with my hair? I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on with my hair. I ain't gonna tell you what's going on with my hair today. I gotta go, okay? That's all I got for right now. If you see another video and I'm in the same shirt later, that just means that I had something to add, okay? Oh, I'm sorry to tell y'all. I forgot to tell y'all, Wednesdays at Ralph's, you can get 8 pieces of chicken for $6. And that little chicken at Ralph's is good. Like, I didn't buy no chicken yesterday because I had bought chicken the day before.
If you don't...
Today, I'm going to get the $6 chicken. And I probably ain't gonna get no sides. I'm just gonna eat fried chicken all night, okay? All right, real quick. So my last appointment was to see the psychiatrist. So moment of transparency, if I may. Of course I may. So I have taken medicine before. I took Effexor XR like at a really, really high dosage before. And so what it ended up doing was giving me like the electrical shocks. And I felt like the medication didn't work, it wasn't effective. And so I relayed all that to the psychiatrist, and I was just really open and honest with what I feel and how I felt, because I would like to keep on a natural path, because I take magnesium, stuff like that. And so they're very open and receptive to hear what you have to say. And if you decide that you want to take medication, that's your route. You know, that's the route that you take. But as for me, I would like to stay natural. Only because I had bad interactions with medication before. And so I'm just not, you know, she's just not gonna do that. And so just be prepared to be highly emotional. You're gonna be ripping off a Band-Aid. Especially if you haven't talked about this stuff in a long time. Like, they don't make you like relive the trauma. A lot of people don't ask you about the trauma. They ask you about other things, but it's still gonna make you think about the trauma. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing that I will say, and I'm gonna continue to keep saying, is be honest, open and honest with yourself about where you are, and because they'll be better able to work with you. You know what I mean? And it's okay if you don't have a routine. If you don't have a routine, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just be open and receptive to whatever it is, because I feel like that'll help you better if you're open to the healing and stuff like that. And so I guess I'll let you guys know what I got going on tomorrow. I think I have 2 appointments tomorrow, I think. 3. Something like that. I don't remember, because they send you your schedule for the next day, but I don't have to get up. My next appointment isn't until 9. So I get to sleep in a little bit, I guess, for what sleeping in could be, okay? But yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna go outside, because I'm going to Ralph's. Yeah, the Starbucks in Ralph's doesn't take the Ralph's gift cards, but they take your Starbucks app, so your girl's always gonna have her some coffee. Thursday, January 16th, 2024. 2025, child. So today was more of an emotional day. I met with a psychiatrist today, and so what your girl has been diagnosed with, you know, I feel like I should tell you guys, if you've made it this far in the video, just a moment of transparency for the folks that have stuck around. So I was diagnosed with PTSD and major depressive disorder. And so that makes sense. Like, once I had a name with it, because I be sad, like, and I be sad, child, like, for a long time. I know I wear it well, you know, but your girl, internally, honey, yeah. So once I had a name to it, like, it all makes sense. And so now I'm more, moving forward, I'm going to give myself more grace, you know, when I get sad. But I am taking steps to mitigate that, like getting back in the gym. I take vitamin D. I make myself like sit out in the sun and let the sun you know? I have magnesium. And then they told me to stop taking the sleeping pills, which is just basically Benadryl. So they told me to stop taking that because that could lead to cognitive issues later on in life, like dementia and Alzheimer's disease and stuff like that. So I was like, dang, I don't like them little sleeping pills though. So they told me to go back to melatonin. So I'm gonna do magnesium and melatonin. I'm gonna see how that works. I like this. It's these little melatonin patches that I like. They're just too high. Like, I cannot justify the price, okay? Like, even me, I can't, there's no way that I can justify the price, you know? So I'm gonna go back to like the triple layer melatonin pills or whatnot. I might treat myself and get some patches. Ugh. I decided that I was gonna tell y'all yesterday if I had made it this far. I said I told y'all I said I was gonna tell y'all, give y'all my diagnosis. And so that's why when I be saying like I be trying to take a break and I need time, like that's because, but I feel like doing these videos every day has really helped me, you know, because I have to get up and do something to my head and, you know, I gotta look presentable. And so that's helping me not be sad, but I'm still sad, okay? Just truth be told, just full transparency, okay? So yeah, it's been a very emotional day. Today we did I did the psychiatrist, and then we did body, so we did like exercise stuff, and then we did stuff about sleep. It wasn't really no new information, you know, because at that point I had really checked out because it's been an emotional time. Like, it's been a high emotional time. But what I appreciate about these people is that they're not like, it's not like with the VA or anybody that you deal with in the military. It's like they're not probing you for information. It's like they're trying to get information from you to be able to better help serve you. And I really appreciate that fact because like that's why I don't really like to deal with the VA, because it's just like I feel like they like prodding me and poking me, you know what I mean? Like I'm in some type of experiment. And they always want you to get you signed up with something, million vet this. I don't want to do all that. Just pay me my money and let me go on about my business, VA. But yeah, so but they do work in conjunction with the VA. So your care team should keep up with the recommendation that they have given, unless it's like they're gonna increase the medication. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like this is a good opportunity. Like if you have issues with PTSD, or you had a TBI or concussion, any of those types of things, like I feel like it'll be good for you because like your girl, like truth be told, I'm very emotional, but I feel like I'm overly emotional. Like I've always been sensitive, but it's like I'm overly sensitive and like little things hurt my feelings, and I'm just like, girl, that's not normal. And I be crying and stuff. But yeah, so being here is gonna be a lot. It's a lot emotionally, but I feel like what you get from it far outweighs like, but yeah, just be prepared to be emotional, child. If you do it properly, you're gonna be emotional. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be tired. You see my eyes, they red. Man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But then so Friday is my last day. And I don't know. I've enjoyed the experience, and I'm looking forward to coming back out here in 2 week time this time coming up. I heard that it's intense, but I'm looking forward to seeing like what happens on the other side, because I've been doing a lot of healing on my own, you know. Then I have my counselor on BetterHelp. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen. What big win got going on in 2025, honey? I don't know. We're gonna find out together, okay? Because I'm gonna keep letting y'all know stuff, okay? I hope that you can appreciate my transparency and like a little insight into my life, because I feel like now it should kind of make sense to you, you know. And if it don't make sense, don't come over here saying nothing crazy, because these fingers, they work. Talk to y'all later. I'm finna go shower and lay down because I had in and out. I got a Neapolitan shake, baby. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Friday, January 17th, 2025. What y'all doing today? Me, look, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all today. I have low energy. TT is tired, like from Monday to yesterday, it's been very emotional. So far today, I talked to the PTSD fellow. He was just telling us about PTSD. It's not anything, like, it wasn't anything worth writing down or anything like that, because he didn't tell me anything new that I didn't already know. So I had that, and then next I'm gonna meet with my caseworker, and she's gonna tell me like whether I've been recommended for the program and all that stuff. Don't worry, okay? I'm gonna have all that information for you today, okay? Because I want to know what I got going on myself too, okay? And then, so then my last interview today is like from 3 to 5, and it's about, it's the exit. It's a group exit video. I mean, Zoom. Yeah, so I just really have low energy. I really do. And I'm not even finna try to fake it today, because I have been very open and honest. Okay, because I really want the help. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you guys. So right now it is 8:57. Don't worry about my head and what I got going on. I don't have no outside appointments, so I'm not undoing my protective style, because I gotta get on the plane tomorrow. Okay, and somebody's son might see me and be like, ooh, that girl in the all black, I like her, I think. I don't know. I gotta keep my head on the swivel. Anyway, but no, like, I'm not doing my hair or anything today. I have low energy. I really, really do. I want to go home. Okay. That's where I'm at. I want to go home, but not in a bad way. I'm just drained. Like, it's emotional talking about this stuff, and you going back to old memories and stuff. But if you made it this far in the video, I highly recommend that you come to this program, because nobody ever told me that I was, like, what my diagnosis was, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, this program is not pokey and proddy like the VA. Like I said before, it's not like that. Like, these people actually care. I appreciate that every doctor that I have interacted with has spoken to me as if I have a psychology degree, as if I have had a year in a master's program. I appreciate that. Nobody's dumbing it down. Nobody's talking down to me. They're using medical terms. And I appreciate that, because if you know, you know, okay? So that's one thing I like about it. That's why I really like that. I really like the education that comes behind the medication. I like that they really look at your files and try to not ask you so many, you know, questions that could trigger you. And it just really feels like overall, like, and I'm just talking about the people in Operation MEND. I'm not talking about like the lab tech or somebody like that. I'm talking about like actual Operation MEND people. They are all amazing. And I don't say that lightly, you know, because I don't, but they're accommodating. They give you, they don't gatekeep, okay? And they really care about the veterans. And so, like I said, I'm gonna come to you a little bit later after I talk, because my next appointment is at 11, from 11 to 11:30, something like that. Yeah. So we'll see, child. I'll let you know how it go. I'm gonna go lay down, because I got about an hour and a half. This is what you get today, okay? This is a real life channel. And I feel like I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with y'all. So I'm finna drink my little knockoff milk tea and finish my blueberry chips. This is what I had for breakfast. Breakfast of champions. So my final recommendation would be for you guys to just go ahead and come. The experience, it left me drained, as you can see, daily. My energy got lower and lower, but as my energy got lower and lower, I began to feel better and better on the inside. Be prepared for random thoughts, like just memories of old stuff that you did not remember, they're gonna start coming up. All of mine have been very pleasant. And just embrace it. You know what I mean? Like, embrace the experience fully. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest and forthcoming, because that's really the only way that you're going to get the help that you need. So if you're struggling with PTSD and depression and can't get out of the bed and all this, that, and the third, you know what you're dealing with. I highly suggest that you come, because it is well worth it. And I don't even go to the doctor like that. And I'm telling y'all my experience. And so I hope that this helps somebody. And I guess leave your thoughts and comments below. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.